And I'm like,
I'm sorry
scared.
if I ever liked your story and it was
On
weird.
accident.
Like,
Okay, so can you guys give me a little intro, just so I
hey
can have.
guys, welcome back
to
What
season
episode?
6.
Season 6,
Episode
episode
2.
2 of the podcast.
We are For the Generation.
You know us. I'm Natalia Velasco.
And I'm Alexa Gomez.
And today we're going to be talking about self-love. Woo! Angel's here. Say hi, Angel.
What's up, Angel?
No? Okay. All right.
Okay, so how you guys been? What are you guys like focusing on right now? What are your top priorities at the moment?
Just like learning to balance school and like work
Mhm.
and friends. Well, work's not that much, but like
We're working.
we're working. We're still like figuring out stuff. I don't know why it's been really hard this semester, because it's just like I feel like I have so much to do and like so little time.
Mhm.
And like I'm done with my classes like 11:35 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I'll like still be doing stuff, and I'm like, where did my day go? Like,
Mhm.
and just last week I started going to the gym, and so I went every day except Sunday, but
That's
because I
really
gave
good.
myself one day.
A rest day.
Yes,
What are
and
you
then
doing at the gym?
I just walk on the treadmill.
Oh, real.
And then yesterday, I'm taking a person. I think why I started doing that is because I'm taking a personal health class, and I was just like, we're just talking about all this stuff, and I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna start going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've done that, and one of our assignments was to like go to a group fitness class, and I did a yoga class yesterday.
How was it?
It was actually like really hard. Like I've never
Who
done
was
yoga. Her name's Claire.
Okay.
It was like kind of hard, and I was like, I did not expect this, but it was nice. And now I have to write a page on it.
Slay.
But that's
Slay.
what I've been up to.
I took a yoga class. One of the Fridays. We've only been here for 4 Fridays. One of them.
4
It
Fridays.
was really
We've
hard.
only been here 3. This is gonna be 4th,
This is our 4th Friday.
right?
Well, we moved in early.
Oh, if you count that.
Yeah, well, whatever. A school Friday. Yeah, and it was really hard. I need to stretch before those because I definitely pulled a muscle in my
No,
shoulder.
my like body is sore.
Yeah. No, yeah. I was so sore the next day.
I
I
was
was like,
like,
what
ow.
is this from? But, what was the question again? What are we up to?
Yeah, what are you guys up to? What are you focusing on right now?
I guess just kind of same as Alexa, like balancing school and like work and orgs and things like that. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job at balancing. I have a lot of readings this semester and a lot of like theory classes, which are really, they're hard. I understand what's going on, but it's very stressful. Like there's one class where it almost always ends with like, well, the world's gonna end, guys. Bye, have a good class.
It's so depressing.
And it's true. Like it's always like, yeah, you're exactly right. Thank you. Bye. Have a nice weekend. But honestly, I feel like I'm doing a pretty decent job at balancing. On another note, I don't know. This is the first time where I feel like I'm actually like involved more in college.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a sorority and then ASLMU and LMU-DM. So it's a lot of stuff like besides my classes. But I feel like I'm doing pretty well, which like I'm kind of surprised because I don't think I'm super stressed, but I definitely am like a little stressed, but
Yeah.
it's not anything out of the ordinary, which doesn't feel right because I was stressed like this like the last 2 years and I didn't like not much of anything at all. But yeah, I don't know. Just focusing on school and doing that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Where are you guys finding like your fulfillment within those like things you're doing?
Jesus Christ. Fulfillment?
Yeah, like where's your enrichment time?
My enrichment time? I like to go on walks. Is that what you mean?
Around campus? Like
Yeah.
just walking? No, you're not listening to music. You're not like.
I'm listening to music. Sometimes I have a friend with me. Yeah, I go on walks. I don't really understand the question because
No,
you said
dude, I
fulfillment
was-
and then you said enrichment time.
Yeah, I was
Two
talking
different
to
things.
somebody and they were like, "Oh, so what do you do for fun?" And I was like, "What do I do for fun?"
Watch Netflix.
Yeah, but I was trying to give like a
Scroll
more
on
interesting
TikTok.
answer. Yeah, just doom scroll.
I don't do anything
mean,
fun.
Sometimes I'll like go walk with a friend or like eat, but that's more like we have stuff to like debrief about. It's not really like. I mean, sometimes it's like, hey, are you free to walk right now? I'm bored, type thing. But it's usually like, we need to talk about what happened. Oh my God, crazy, yeah. You know, not ever that crazy. I'm behaving.
Oh, she's behaving.
Okay.
I really am. But I don't know. What do you do for fun, Alexa?
I don't even know. Well, I do like, now that I have my apartment, I feel like my fun sort of has been like telling my friends like, hey, let's cook something, let's make something.
That's fun.
Like, I think that's what I've kind of like gotten joy out of, and I feel like it makes eating fun. And
Real. I love eating.
and like sometimes like,
I do.
and then also like what I've noticed though is like I do not like cooking with people because I like doing things my way.
Oh, me too.
And so I'm like, can you just sit over there and like
you just watch me,
can you
actually?
just watch? But I mean, like, it's fun. Like, I like making food for people. Like, it's nice. And I'll just be like, you wash the plates. Like, I made you food.
Oh, that's a really good deal. I hate washing dishes.
Yeah, but then they'll be like, how can I help you? And I'm like, can you do this? And I was like, you know what? Never mind. I got it.
Yeah. I don't think I cook too much in my apartment, but when I have like time to actually do it and I'm enjoying what I'm gonna eat, I like cooking. But I just don't know how to grocery shop here.
No, me either. It's like something
mom to
that's
help.
hard.
It is really hard. I don't know.
I'm just like, when do I get rid of stuff too? Like, does this even work?
Yeah. I think I get rid of stuff a little bit early sometimes because I'm scared. Not a lot of food waste though. Just a tiny bit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
yeah,
So you
I
guys
think it's
mentioned
fun.
like doing things and you're kind of doing it with someone else. Do you think happiness is real if it's like has to be shared?
What do you mean happiness is real?
Like, are
it's
you
not
only-
real if you're not
are you-
sharing it with
It's
someone?
fake.
Is it like if a tree falls in the wood and no one's around to hear it, does it make a noise? Is that what you're getting at?
I don't know. I feel like I smile more when I see someone else smiling.
So like, are you?
So am I
asking-
ever like smiling on my own just because of something I thought of?
Like, without someone else making
like?
you
Are
happy.
you able to be happy by yourself?
Yeah. Like, is happiness only real when it's shared?
I don't think so. Do you want to talk? I feel like I'm
like,
talking a lot.
no, I'm like
No,
trying
you're
to
fine.
think.
Well,
I mean, like, you can be happy for yourself. Like, oh, I got an A, you know? Like,
Yeah.
do you
or
mean
like-
like content?
Content. No, like you're
Like
smiling,
happy?
like outwardly happy.
I think sometimes. I think
I feel like when I'm walking around, I'm very serious, just like monotone face.
I'm very serious in my face, but I don't think I'm like not happy when I'm walking around. I'm so scared of like people driving by that I know right now. I'm like looking around.
Yeah. Is that the military?
It's ROTC.
I saw some guy, he was just standing there and some other dude was skateboarding. He was just watching him. And I was like, what is he doing? Angel, you should do that.
Yeah, do it.
Go walk with them.
They're probably happy together.
Okay, that's weird.
That's not
Anyways,
weird.
I feel like I can be content on my own and happy on my own.
Well, content is like that's just like
content. Okay, well, I
I'm
think I
chilling.
can be happy by myself. I've really enjoyed my free time lately.
yeah.
Not free time.
Are you guys able to
Alone
be
time.
like
Alone time.
comfortable alone?
Yes.
No.
Very much.
No?
No?
It's hard.
Well, I think this semester I've just been overwhelmed with like people be like, let's hang out, let's go do
Yeah.
this. And I'm like, oh my God, let me breathe. Like, no offense. I love my friends.
It's you. If
She
you
said
think she's
no
talking about you, she is.
No, but they know this
100%.
too. Like, I've told them, like, I'm like so stressed because like someone be like, hey, can you go with me to the library? Hey, actually, can you go with me to the den at the same time? And I'm like,
Oh wow.
who do I go to?
She's just really popular right now.
That's what they keep telling me. And I'm like, I hate
So
this.
popular.
Like, I'm just like stressed. But so I think that's why I started kind of going to the gym. I'm like, I need to be away and I need an excuse. And I know no one can bug me when I go. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I've had some of my friends come with me, but I just know I say hi to you. I walk on the treadmill. We like
And
walk
you're
together and bye. And then like, that's it. Like,
Oh.
I'm spending time with you, you know?
So you do like to be alone.
Yeah, now I'm like, I think that's why I'm starting to like go into the gym because I was like, I need to be alone.
You have something in your hair. It's just like a little flowers. Right
Thank you.
there.
So how do you? I guess you kind of explained it when you get stressed, but how do you know when to like put effort into yourself versus putting effort into like other people? Because you do need to like somewhat.
Yeah. I think now I've learned more to say no to people when they're like, oh, like, can you come to the library? And I'm like, no. Like, sorry, but like, I like
sorry.
need to do this, or like, I need my alone time.
Yeah.
And like, now they're like, oh, you're doing your self-care day. And I was like, yeah. So like,
Self-care day.
I think they're understanding. Like, I'm not saying to be mean to them. They know.
Mhm.
Like, I've communicated this, that I need to be alone sometimes.
Yeah. I feel like I'm pretty bad at saying no to people. I don't think I have the same problem as Alexa where I'm like stretched too thin because I do feel like my friends know like we're all kind of busy, so it's like we do our own things, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna see you at this meeting, or like we're going out this weekend, I'm gonna see you at lunch, blah blah, whatever. But singing.
Oh no! On
It's
camera,
not-
though, you were having like a Mitch McConnell moment.
Are they singing?
Stop it. I do feel like I'm not that good at saying no.
So you just plan it ahead so you can like consume it
What do
ahead
you
of
mean?
time.
No, I feel like it's more like learning to separate certain things in your life.
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense? Like, oh, it's someone's birthday. Oh, that's cute. They're singing in their lines.
So distracted.
Sorry,
Do
sorry.
you think they sing Happy Birthday on like July 4th
No, they're not here on July 4th.
to like the U.S. flag?
July.
It's
July 4th sounds weird.
4th of July is actually during the
July
summer,
4th.
so we're not here.
Mm.
Anyways, sorry, back to
You have a hard
the
time saying no.
point.
That's what you
I
say.
do have a hard time saying no. I think I'm better at it now, but I do think that the way that, like, the structure of, like, my social life and my school life and, like, all the orgs and things I'm doing does give me time by myself, just because, like, during the week everyone's, like, kind of doing their own thing and, like, they have their classes at certain times. But I think for me it's more like, instead of having to say no, this just sounds like I'm making excuses. It's more like, oh, well, I have this thing with these people. Like, I will see you later. But I do need, like, my own time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky that I do get to have my alone time, but if I, like, need to, like, separate myself, I will literally just go on a walk.
Have you guys ever had to like deal with a very codependent relationship where you're like, I'm depending too much on like either like this person or like these group of people?
Do you mean like a friend or like...
Any type of relationship?
I definitely have been in codependent situations. Both. Actually, we're not going to say that on the podcast. My
Okay.
mom's probably listening. But
Well, then we can switch it. We can switch it.
no. Wait. Let me say my point. I have been in codependent relationships. I think in the past I've been like, I didn't even realize it was codependent because I was also someone who needed someone around all the time and like a constant like either form of communication or seeing them all the time. And I think this can go into like relationships or friendships. But now I find myself like I cannot be in that setting at all because I just like I can't deal with seeing someone that often or like having a constant string of communication with someone because I don't know, I just need my by myself time. And maybe I'm just like getting more grouchy, but like if I'm with someone a lot, I'm like, okay, like can we be quiet for an hour? Like it's really bad. And I think coming out of some more recently, like I'm like I did rely on that person a lot, but like I don't need that person because I'm pretty self-reliant now. But yeah, that's my spiel.
That was really good.
Thank you.
I think like in relationships, especially with like college, I think you don't really know like what you're getting into. Like it starts from like the beginning. So you're like, hey, let's go to this together. Let's go get food. Let's go to this meeting together.
Mm-hmm.
But then how you kind of have said like you kind of start getting your own independence. That's what I'm doing now. Going to the gym. Like I used to be scared to go by myself.
That's so valid.
And
It's
like now I'm
scary.
just like walking in, walking out on my own with people. It doesn't matter, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like learning to be. I think at the beginning is when it's more hard, or beginning of college.
Yeah. And I feel like too, like especially with like friends you meet like in classes and stuff, for me personally, I don't feel like we're really, really friends unless we hang out outside of class. And it's not even like I have to like see them a bunch, but like maybe this is a silly take, but like I feel like I'm not actually friends with someone until I hang out with them outside of class if they're a class friend.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever had like a codependent class friend relationship. It's more like outside of classes, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I guess like the flip side of that would be like you guys kind of already answered it, but what would be like a healthy social interaction for you guys in your head?
A healthy one?
Yeah, like what is like the ideal social? Well, I guess your ideal versus a healthy. Yeah, what's your ideal social interaction?
Do you mean like
saying
in
hi
a
to someone?
relationship?
Or
Yeah,
a person in
a
general.
continuous social interaction.
Okay, so like a relationship.
Yeah, that's
Or a
okay.
friendship. Do you want to go?
I think just being understanding. I
Real.
don't know.
Okay. What do you think has like molded that perspective?
Because I'm pretty understanding, so you should be too.
So you be like me.
I'm just kidding.
That's like the opposite of understanding.
I'm playing.
I don't know. I guess like someone you're seeing like maybe like once or twice a week. But I think that depends too.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, for example, like someone in my sorority, I see them at chapter, and then if we go out on the weekend like once or twice, I'm seeing them like 3 times a week. But it doesn't feel like super overbearing because I'm not seeing them like all day, every day, raw, crazy.
Yeah.
You know? So I
That's
think it
true.
depends.
Yeah. I don't know why, but for me, it's like every friendship I have has to have like some motivating factor to it. Like we have to be working on something. You know what I mean?
That doesn't sound like a
Like-
friendship.
Us.
Yeah.
I guess you guys are a good example. Oh my
That's why we're
god.
friends with Angel because we work together.
Yeah, I mean that's really like my whole life, but that's why I was like, oh, is that like what my future's just gonna be? I'm just gonna have work friends my whole life.
You're not a work
No.
friend.
I don't think we're
We're
work
coworkers. They don't
friends.
even like my story, guys.
Angel doesn't like our stories, actually.
He does it.
We
In the
haven't
group
liked
chat,
my
in the group chat,
story.
every time I don't like their story, they say, "Oh, I guess we're just coworkers."
No, we don't.
Every
That
time.
has never happened.
Screenshots of Angel saying that.
He's actually making things up, so we're gonna show a clip here.
We'll post it on the Twitter.
Yeah.
And we'll log him out. So
Yeah,
he
because
can't
he
delete
posts
it.
pretty interesting things
On the
that
Twitter,
I
they don't-
align myself with.
You don't like the Twitter?
No comment.
What?
What Twitter?
I'm just kidding. You said, how do you show yourself compassion and how has it changed?
Yeah, for you guys, how do you guys show yourself compassion?
Getting sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm, like, stressed. I'm like, oh, my God, this assignment's really long. I don't know what I'm doing. And I was just like, just go to sleep. Like, it's fine. You know? Like, you can do it in the
Just
morning.
sleep. Yeah, I feel like similar to Alexa, I've been trying to sleep a lot more. I feel like freshman year, I'd go to bed at like literally 3 a.m. for no reason. That was so annoying. Like, I don't know why I did that. But now I'm like, I get sleepy by like 10:30. And then I'm like, all right, I'm done for the day. Yeah, I think I've definitely prioritized like self-care. I don't even think like
you, like, question that. You're like,
No, because I don't even think it's like a conscious thing I'm doing. It's just now I'm like, literally by like 9:30, I'm like, oh, I need to shower and go to bed right now. Like, I'm just an old woman. Also, just like not being so hard on myself in general. I feel like I was really like,
Oh.
if something doesn't go right, I'm literally gonna have to drop out of college raw crazy. Like, if I don't know, I was really intense freshman year.
Yeah.
And I feel like now I'm just like, I got it.
Yes.
I try
You've
not
been
to
here long
worry.
enough. You know what you're doing.
I'm doing fine. Like, I haven't really had issues, so.
What about you, Alexa?
I said sleep.
He's not
Just
listening.
kidding.
How do you guys?
I'm just kidding.
Well, how do you guys think like showing love to yourself is different from like the love you show for others?
I think it's easier to be hard on yourself than it is to be hard on others. Like, you can excuse other people's behavior, but like, obviously for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're hard on yourself.
I also feel like with other people, you can have like rose-colored glasses on. Do you guys know what that means?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I explain for the podcast?
Sure.
Basically, it's like you are seeing someone in like your own, how do I say it? Like your own interpretation of them, and you kind of like give them more like leeway on, I don't know how to explain it. Honestly.
You're easier on
You're
them.
easier on them, and you like sometimes you don't always see what they're doing as bad, or like you don't realize how bad it is. I feel like that's a really good song. I haven't heard in a while.
Which is the
Love
best
Rihanna.
location.
How is loving yourself different from loving others? Right. That's kind of the premise. I just feel like Alexa said, you're harder on yourself, but like you know yourself better than you know other people. And like, I don't know, this is kind of a silly thing that I've seen on like Instagram, but it's like a quote that's like, a crush is just a lack of information.
Oh yeah.
And that's so valid. Like, yeah, you don't know everything about someone. I'm sure like,
Yeah.
obviously if you're like married, I
Even
hope
then.
you know. Even then, you don't know it. Well, I would want to know everything about the person I'm marrying.
Let's see. I
would
can't
worry
even
about
see what's on the
window.
board. Like I see the computer screen on. And these are just the background.
Yeah.
There's a men's urinal right in there, on the second floor, where you can just see out here while you're pissing.
There's a girl's toilet, I think, where
There's a girls' restroom too. I go in there sometimes.
where it's very
Like the
Oh.
window is on, like the wall is
Like,
just the
it's-
window, but the window is has a what's it called? Like a screen.
Yeah. Yeah. When I get rich, I would love to use the bathroom with a view.
with a view.
With a view.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to live in a beach house.
A beach house.
Mhm. Wouldn't that be so sick?
I don't want all that sand around.
The sand is not in your house.
But you're going. You know when you come
the
home.
sand can be in your backyard.
But I don't think I would want to live. I would live the street, and then the beach,
That's pretty close.
across the street. That's not bad at all.
No, it's not.
Still see the water.
I think I need green. I need the
a
color green.
view. I need a view for sure.
I need green.
I think after living
I think I
on
like
LMU,
grass.
I'm talking about that moolah, baby.
I like grass too. No, bad one.
You're just
Also,
talking about green plants.
I live in a very green area, so I think I can't live in a not green area.
Earth? Are you talking about Earth?
No, I'm talking about my street.
Look at it's
Oh, my bad.
green.
It is really green here. Continue.
For myself, if we get back on topic, sorry, but I feel like it's harder to give myself positive affirmations without being scared that I'm gonna just inflate my ego and become this crazy selfish person. You know what I mean? So who would you say to me, people like that?
You don't take compliments from
Yeah.
people. So
I don't think you have anything to worry about.
yeah.
I don't even
Mine
take compliments
either.
from myself.
I think that there's a difference between being conceited and being confident, and it's if you're confident in yourself. If you're conceited, it's I'm better than you.
That's
Does
true.
that make sense? It's not
Mhm.
even a you thing. It's oh well, I'm better than her, so I'm there's
So it lies in
confidence
comparison.
is yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel being conceited is kind of projecting, and then you're actually kind of insecure.
But then people might just throw around you being conceited because you feel confident in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that
People don't
scary?
understand
Their
the
problem.
difference.
But that's their
Exactly.
problem.
You're right. Just focus on
Exactly.
yourself. That's all it
Self-care,
is.
Angel.
Self-care.
Self-care.
What
Nah.
are your views on self-care?
This is your guys' show.
Okay.
Maybe we
What
should draw a
else?
new logo with you at the bottom.
Yeah, we need a new logo. I don't look like that anymore. At all.
We're just gonna.
I had the ugly hair situation.
I
It
think
was so
my hair
bad.
was not dyed. Also, it was
But your hair still looks cute in the thing. Mine, I look like an e-girl. With short hair. I literally hated that hairstyle. It was so bad, but I didn't say anything.
that was yeah, it was spring.
Doesn't that sound like ages ago?
Yeah.
Long time ago.
I feel old.
Yeah, each year has felt like a different world.
This year feels really weird.
I'm not sure if I'm into it yet.
I feel like I'm going to a different school. It's crazy.
That would be cool if you can you totally can go to a different school. That's just transferring.
Yeah, it's called transfer.
you could. If you could go to a
It'd be so
different
cool if you
school.
could go to a
You know,
different
because I was thinking about they trade basketball players and
Yeah, it's just transferring.
yeah.
I like this year though. I'm not upset at it.
Do you like this year, Alexa? So
Yeah.
far, these 3 weeks.
I think
Just
so too.
different.
It's
It is
different.
Really
That
different.
might be why.
And each semester has been different,
so
but this
iffy.
one's it feels very different.
Like a good different.
Yeah, for sure good, but I can't pinpoint what it is.
Just we've been here a while now, I guess.
That's weird.
That is
I
weird.
feel really old.
Yeah.
Cause we used to be the second youngest, and now there's 2 whole grades below us.
And now there's only 1 grade above us.
That's
And they're
crazy.
gonna graduate, and then we graduate, and then we're in the real world.
Yeah, I've never thought about walking around a college campus and everyone being younger than me.
Yeah, that's so scary.
that is scary.
Well, not everybody.
right now,
but
yeah,
majority.
half of the school is younger than us, and only
Yeah.
1 grade is older than us.
Yeah.
That
That
is
is scary.
spooky.
Outgrowing college.
Yeah, when I was little,
You have
college
to.
felt like the oldest you could be. Like, I don't know why.
College felt like it was never gonna happen.
Right? Like, I
it
would
was
hear
just like
people
too
say,
far.
like,
Like,
I'm in college, and I was like, Jesus Christ, you're old. Like, you're so old.
Oh my God, so mean.
And now I'm like,
we're here.
I'm old.
I still feel like I'm 15.
I do too.
Are you guys hanging out in different places this year? What's making it so different?
I'm actually doing college, I feel like.
Yeah.
For the first time. I feel like the first 2 years of college, we didn't really, like, do college. Is that stupid?
No.
Does that make sense?
It's your perspective.
For me personally, I was sick the first 2 years of college. Freshman year, I didn't know I was sick, but, like, sophomore year, I was, like, sick. And so I think I just kind of focused on that. Yeah, like that. I think I just focused on that a lot, and I wanted to branch out really bad, but, like, it was literally just stressful trying to figure out what I was going to eat in the morning, so I didn't really have time to, I guess. So now, like, I feel like second semester of last year, I was like, I need to do stuff. Like, I have not done anything on this campus. I need to do stuff, and I need to meet people. So I feel like I put myself out there a decent amount. And now I'm actually doing college. Maybe that's why it feels different.
What about you, Alexa?
Hanging out in different places. I've been going to the den more, which I never really did.
The den's cute.
I might join you.
Huh?
I might join you.
We should have meetings in the den.
You want to?
We should.
Yeah.
I really like the den.
So different places.
I've been hanging out more in like my living area because I feel like I normally didn't really hang out in my room, but now I have the kitchen. I can just like do my homework and like eat at the same time. It's like being more in my own space versus just like
you're actually like
yeah.
a house type thing.
Does Palm South feel more officey to you than like the other living places we've had?
Officey?
You know, like the general lounge area is not as homey as like.
Well, it's because I live in an apartment, so like it's different.
She doesn't have a lounge area. I guess your lounge area is like your living room.
Yeah.
I have a lounge area. It has a kitchen.
I guess
two
it's
fridges.
a little officey, but I think it's just because it's modern, Angel.
Palm South just feels like another world, though. Like I feel like I enter another world when I go there.
No, literally. Like I didn't realize how far away you guys were until I'm like, oh damn, like that's a whole different part of campus. Like that's like completely different.
Yeah, I've been doing my homework in U-Haul just so I'm like on that side of campus.
Really?
I don't like being on this side of campus.
Yeah, I have to walk by like LSB almost every day, and I'm like, whoa, I will never have a class in there. And like STEM majors just like don't go into other buildings. Well,
I feel like they do have like the core classes maybe in like St. Rob's and U-Haul, but that's just like the first years.
Yeah, like I don't really see my STEM major friends, which like valid.
I don't really see anyone anymore.
Me neither.
Like I don't see you guys unless we're doing the podcast.
I don't see you guys at all.
She can't see.
No,
She's
like,
blind.
No, but we have classes around the same time. Oh, I just bumped my nose.
But I think you have like different areas.
Where are you? Okay, wait.
All of my classes are St. Rob's.
Okay, I have one in St. Rob's.
What? When?
8 a.m.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have an 8 a.m. in St. Rob's.
And we literally don't see each other.
What floor are you on?
Third.
I'm on the third.
What?
I don't know.
Are you on this side?
I'm 369.
354.
So you're on the opposite side of me. That's why we don't see each other.
That's why.
So then you're like right here.
Yeah, I'm on this side.
I'm on the other side, the second one.
Oh, okay. See, we literally have class at the same time, same building, and we don't even see each other.
I see most people when I'm just walking around.
Same.
What do you guys have coming up? What are you excited for this week? Or next week? Or this month? Or next month?
I'm going to Brown.
Oh, to visit who?
Sophia, our guest.
From last
Our last
episode.
episode.
If you want to go listen to that.
You should go listen to that, actually.
Yeah.
But I leave Thursday, and then I get there at like 12:30 a.m. on Friday.
Oh, Jesus. In the nighttime?
And then, like...
Oh, you leave on Thursday.
Yeah, so I get there a.m.
Oh.
So it is night.
So is she going to pick you up, or how's that going to work?
Uber.
Ooh.
She doesn't have a car.
Oh, true.
What are you guys going to do over there?
Sorry. I have no clue, but she just told me we're going to a Brown versus Harvard football game on Friday.
That sounds really fun.
What do you have going on, Natalia? What are you excited about?
I'm going to San Diego on Thursday.
Whoa.
And I am gonna stay with my friend Sarai, which we've been talking about me going to visit her since she started college.
Oh my
She's
God,
a senior.
That's crazy.
So we're finally doing it. And we're going to a Vilchis concert on Friday. That car's really loud. And I'm so excited because Callie is my favorite artist ever. And I've been trying to go to her concert since I was literally like 14 or 15 years old.
Oh, wow.
I'm 20, for reference.
You're 20?
I'm 20. So that's super exciting. Also, I'm going to Berkeley in 2 weeks, and I'm so excited. I haven't seen
To
my
do what?
sister.
Oh, to your sister.
It's parents' weekend, and
She's taking her 13-year-old sister to a frat party.
no, actually,
Oh.
Gabby's not going.
Just kidding.
Gabby's not going that weekend. I'm kind of sad because next week is Lauren's birthday, and I can't go, and my whole family's going, and they're going to a Dodger game where they get to meet the players, and I'm gonna cry. But it's fine because I have to work fall, so I can't
Oh my
go.
God.
Who's performing?
No comment.
I've heard that it's like the same type of genre as the person who won
I didn't see the person who won the singer-songwriter competition,
that
so I couldn't
thing.
tell you. But I'm not at liberty to say who the follow artist is. Sorry about that.
What else do we have planned for the podcast?
For the podcast, we have an interview coming up
We do.
next week.
Well, we don't know
No,
when this
no.
comes out.
Soon.
Soon. Next week for us in this time as we're filming.
Well, next week is just meeting to talk about it.
No.
No,
We have to interview Zoe.
Interview with Zoe.
Next
it's
Friday.
okay. We're really
We have
busy.
a Germany party. We have photos and
Bro,
an
that's
interview that
low-key
day.
A lot.
Oh my God, so
in
much.
one day.
But Zoe will be our first LMU STEM major. So if any LMU STEM majors want to be on the podcast, call us up.
Don't call us.
Call us up. I'm just
Call
kidding.
Angel.
DM us.
DM us up. That's weird.
Damn, what's that?
Yeah.
My mom just sent me a picture of my dog sleeping.
Oh, I miss my dogs.
She looks funny.
Oh, yesterday I was walking by the library. Oh, that does look pretty cool. I'll put it up on the episode. Send it to me.
I'll send it right now. I'll send it for
On
you.
the screen.
Where does what do you guys think your negative like inner dialogue comes from?
Maybe like my insecurities.
That's where it comes from.
I don't know if that's where it comes from, but I think that's like the basis of it. But it's definitely like in the past been magnified by like things other people do or say. Like negative things that happened in my life. I'm like, oh well, that proves why this and this, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
But BS. Sorry, I really don't know if we're cussing on here.
I don't even know either.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm like really that hard on myself anymore. I'm kind of chilling a little right now.
I agree. I feel like I'm not as hard.
If you could put school into like one sound, what would it be?
A sound?
Yeah, like mine would be like the Scooby-Doo ruh-roh,
Okay.
ruh-roh, ruh-roh.
A yell.
Yeah.
Yell. Low-key a yell.
Help!
Not like that, Angel. The whole class just turned.
Help!
Stop. Can you please behave? We're right outside of an academic building,
Yeah.
and they all stared at you.
Okay, what about like
Yeah. Or like an alarm in the morning.
I can't make an alarm sound.
Stop it.
Do an alarm sound.
No, it's like the.
Oh, you got the little pretty fairy
You know what
alarm.
mine would be?
That is the worst.
End the episode. End the episode.
Worst alarm I've ever heard in my life. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to this all over the place podcast, but I think it was kind of good.
It was good.
Hopefully.
This was very self-carry.
Yeah, it was very reflection, self-care.
We
Coded
encourage you
and
guys
all
to
the
do the
words.
same.
Yeah, think about your self-love and self-care journey. Is that the word we want to use?
Yeah.
So cheesy.
Should we just like
It's okay that we're
plug,
cheesy.
Yeah.
I don't know, websites or something?
I don't really know any. We can do some research. Woo, can't talk. We can do some research for you, and if you want to look in our description, I guess we'll include some
Links
websites
and
and
website.
links. But yeah, we had so much fun talking to
You
you guys.
guys.
I guess. Today.
Well,
I don't know.
I guess.
Can we say you guys? No, I did have fun.
To you generators.
To the generators. So
We'll see you soon.
we will see you so super soon.
Thank you for listening.
You know where to find us: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok,
He stopped
all the
recording
things.
already.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anywhere you listen to
Also,
your
the
podcast.
Twitter's not run by us, so.
It's run by Angel. We would like to point out. Don't cut this. But yeah, bye guys. See you
Bye.
soon. Dun dun dun.